ready? There we go. Hello guys, this is Igor MGTOW and Video Games, and today we are going to be streaming because why not? And today's topic is how these bots are trying to act like chameleons to win us over to stop MGTOW, but they are failing miserably. So now that you want that invite link, I'm going to happily provide the invite link. And just waiting in the chat. There we go. There we go. Guys, link. So if you want to join, just please click that link there. I'm going to be keeping tabs on Hangouts. Because why not? So we have here these people, they're trying to act like chameleons to win us over to stop MGTOW. But they're failing miserably. Why, you might ask? Because these women, because we already know female nature that they'll try to act like chameleons even though they're not. You can't stop us MGTOW. I'm just going to paste that. So now, I just wanted to. Oh yes. Oh yes, we have this topic. We have this topic which is about how these thoughts, these bodies out there are trying to act like chameleons, but they're failing miserably. They can't do anything because we make us will always win, no matter how much, no matter how much the female nature no matter how much they try, we know female nature and they can't do anything about it. So I'm going to basically see, you know what we can do. You see these simps and bodies out there, they're trying to win us over. They're trying shaming tactics. When that doesn't work, they're trying to act like chameleons. They will fail because they have forgotten that we MGTOWs can do whatever we want. So we have this. So let's see. So let's check our stream for audio. Oh yes. Anyways, if you want to join the quiz, please click that invite link. Please click that like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And if you haven't already done so, if you want to, please click that link I sent you. So, in all actuality, we are going live. Yeah, that's no surprise there. So, you might ask, who are these? Who are these? So you might ask, who are one of these chameleons? So I'm going to give you a list so that you can get a perfect description if you want clarity. So there is Ashley Eliza, who's trying to make traditional traditionalism style videos. There is, how should we say, Lauren Sovereign, and mostly there are mostly group of women who are trying to basically join our they're trying to basically turn us into plantation servers. What they don't know is that it's not easy. Since we make such a found a new strategy to deal with that. Also, I'm just going to send. Also, if you want to join, just click that link. Well, let's get back to the topic. So, how do we deal with these quote unquote? How do so you're asking us how do we deal with these thoughts? It's easy. You just you just ignore them. If they do something that is against us, make sure you roast them. But generally, all you have to do is ignore them for the most couple of things. So you basically don't need to do much because why should we? Oh yes. Why should we listen to chatbots and chameleons when all they do is just attack us? They are trying to do these chatbots are doing nothing but trying to basically convince us that being MGTOW. Oh yes, I'm going to send it even more. I'm just going to let everyone know. Oh yes. Oh yes. Let's see. So we have. I'm in. Join. You got anyone who wanna join has the link. So let's discuss the topic. Join that link and you can do it pretty easily. Now we have a room for more. So we have these pots. We have them trying to attack us. We have these bodies out there trying to convince us, oh, make those bad, just be Sims and everything will be okay. And not all women are like that. That kind of bullshit. So there. So let's see. So in all actuality, we actually do have. Oh wait. Oh, let's see. Oh, hello, Excel. Oh, hello, Excel. No, no. knowledge or something. Let me see. Okay, let
What's
me
up,
go
man?
absolute knowledge. Uh, Today we're going to be talking about how women are trying to act like, oh, not all women are like that. We are chameleons and we're trying to convince that not all women are like that. How they're feeling miserably.
What's up, dude? Um,
So, we're talking,
is that Igor MGTOW?
yes, yes,
What's up, man? Hey, how old are you, man?
12, it's public knowledge already.
That's crazy, man. You're 12 years old. You're already into MGTOW. That is nuts.
This
That,
channel
that's
started in
interesting. Yeah,
20,
that's kind of,
oh yes.
what, you
So
think I'm in my 20s?
uh,
Because you talk fast. You talk a little bit fast, so it's kind of hard for me to get the whole you know.
oh
But
yes,
anyway, you're 12, right?
oh yes, and today's topic is how bots are trying to act like chameleons and how they're failing miserably.
Yeah, let me see if I get my headphones. Hold on. My headphones, I might be able to hear better. Yeah,
Oh,
I got them right here. See something. So how long you been into MGTOW, man?
and I think I've been in early 2017, in late 2017 and early 2018.
Hold on, I can barely hear. Hold on, give me 1 second.
I think I have been in MGTOW in early 2018 and late 2017.
Yo,
And today's topic we're discussing how bots are trying to act like chameleons to stop MGTOW and how they're feeling miserably.
okay, I heard chameleons. You said chameleons and what else?
How bots are trying to act like chameleons and not all women are like that, and they're trying to convince us that they're trustworthy, but they're failing.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, um, a lot of women are. When we say chameleons, I mean, here's something I heard from Roosh. From Roosh V. I don't know if you heard about Roosh V, and actually, it's kind of
I
hard
have
for.
not heard much, but I've heard that he did exist, but I don't know whether he's actually MGTOW or not.
Yeah, he's kind of in the middle of PUA and red pill and and sort of MGTOW, but it's hard to do. It's kind of hard to do all of those, because either you are a PUA, or either you are a MGTOW. But hold on, I'm gonna shit. I gotta.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna tell you about. Um, okay,
About
so
what?
okay, this is what Rouge V said. He said that women are like water, right? And let's say there's a container, right? There's a container. Okay, women are going to take the form of the container. Like they're just, women just, they adapt, and they assimilate, and they just go along with, what the environment is, and what everything else is doing. So, when you think about, identity and shit, like, a man will have an identity, right?
Based around work and profession. That's what Sandman said.
Right. Like, you have to know, even as a man, you have to know how to, even as a man, you have to know how to maneuver, around certain things, and you have to know how to act. But what I'm saying about, women is, their whole identity is like, a woman can be fake. She
Oh
can get away
yes.
with it.
Oh yes.
But
And since women are fake, and since women are gradually become more and more feminist, and they're shaming us. I have discussed about outsourcing the entire relationships department to the robots.
you said they outsource entire relationships.
We are just going. I said we should outsource the entire relationships department to the robots.
We should outsource the entire relationship department.
Yes, to the robots.
Yeah,
Since
well,
fe- since female performance review is really low.
the thing with women is, there is, there's a lot to lose. There's a lot to lose. That's the only reason why I would kind of side with this. I mean, me. I've been like, been with like maybe 300 women, in the past, like, 300 actual women, hundreds, like, I mean, from relationships, to casual things, to one night stands, to even, you know, me and the female, making a deal, you know, I've been in all types, of those situations.
I think it would
And
be a I think it would be a nightmare to make a deal with women because they can easily hashtag me too and boom, you're gone.
dude, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Igor. Okay, a woman at any time, right? Let's say you're in the same house, as this woman. She could just call the cops, in the blink of an eye. And, the cops are coming to your house, and, you're pretty much like, going away. You're pretty much
You're
going,
pretty
you're
much
pretty much
screwed.
getting sent to jail, just based
Oh
off of,
yes, you're pretty much screwed.
yeah, exactly. You're pretty much like, you could be sitting, in your fucking, in your lazy boy, you could be just, you could be playing God of War on the video games, and she could be in the other, she could just be, in the other room, and just get on the phone and say, "Hey, this guy hit me," and the cops are coming to your house, and you're just gonna be just taken out of the house.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
and the house is automatically given to the women, even to the men bought it.
You said even to the men, what?
So the women are going to get the house default even if the men bought it.
Oh, you're saying that the women would go to jail if the men did that?
No, I'm just saying that women would get the house automatically.
This is hard to hear.
Oh yes, crappy microphone issues. So what I said is women are going to get the house by default.
That the women are going to do what?
Get the house and all of its possession by default, similar to divorce courts.
Right. Here's the thing with that. I could break that down. All right. Um. All right. Glad we. I heard that. I heard it. I hear where you're coming from. Okay. Okay. I understand it now. Okay. So, yeah. As far as if she's just some chick, okay, she could be a one night stand. Here's the thing: if this chick, if you've only been dating her, for a couple of weeks, or she was just a one night stand, and she gets the cops on the phone, like, she ain't gonna get your freaking house, because she don't freaking live there, But if she's married, or it's a she's been living there for a long, and you guys aren't married. She's been living there for a long time, and you guys aren't married.
Oh yes. I have something
Yeah,
to say. Marriage
yeah,
is
and she'd be getting mail. Like, if she gets mail there, if she can prove, if she can prove that she lives there, right? if she can prove it, like if she's been getting mail there for years, she's been getting mail sent to that house, and you guys aren't married, you're just in a relationship, then she could be like, then she can say, yo, I want this house, I want half, or something like that. But yeah.
Oh yes, I have something to say about marriage. Marriage is like a death sentence, but the only death here is economic death.
Yeah, marriage is like a death sentence. I mean,
But it's the economic death, aka
yeah, I
you
think,
lose the house.
TFM, he mentioned this. Wow, that's a shitload of Discord. What the fuck is this? I'll get back to that. It had nothing to do with this. Yeah, marriage. TFM. You know what he said? He said that. It's like you're giving somebody a loaded gun, and you're praying that that they don't pull the trigger. That's pretty much what marriage
That
is.
exactly describes
That's
the
pretty much
marriage.
what
That
TFM
exactly
says.
describes the. That exactly describes the marriage. That
Yeah.
describes the marriage.
Yeah.
This is the accurate depiction of the marriage. Because it's like giving a gun but praying nobody would pull the trigger. It's seriously idiotic. Why would you give a loaded gun, aka marriage, and pray? Basically, marriage is playing a Russian roulette with the odds of 90% of losing everything.
Yeah, and here's the thing. As a man, what do you have to gain, by getting married? What is
I'd say nothing.
Because here's the thing too. As a man, okay, here's something I heard from from illimitable men. I don't know if you've heard of illimitable men, but I'm gonna tell you this. Okay, from illimitable men. I don't know if you heard of this guy. So he says women are the gatekeepers to sex. A woman's sex. A woman's sex is like it's her trump card, and it's her. You hold the power. They hold the power of of sex.
Oh yes, they're trying to use this to blackmail us, but they're failing because you wonder why did she make this? Because they lose this kind of power.
I didn't hear a word. I didn't hear a whole. I heard you start mentioning like agreeing about sex. But let me just tell you
Oh
this real quick.
yes. Can I repeat? There is the
Sure,
reason.
yeah, repeat, yeah.
This is the reason why women say make that. It's because they lose the kind of power that lets them use sex as a weapon.
Yeah. The kind of power, yeah. Women use sex as a weapon, yeah. And here's the thing, if you're a man, like you can use if you have that much control, over yourself, and your sex drive, you can also women because women do lust, after sex, and if you are an attractive man, a sexy man,
To her standards, of course.
right, to her, yeah, you can even leverage, not to the to the extent that women can do it to to us, to men. Like if you're an attractive man, and not just attractive like you're rich, not just attractive like, oh, you got this money, even the status, and the status can be the status, these things can help, but money is just material. I'm saying, like, you got the the look, and you got the the appeal, right? And you've got the sex appeal. You can also get women to lust after you, and you can get women to to play into your games. If you have a certain level, if you have a certain level of of sex appeal, and it's kind of hard for me to to be explaining this because you're 12.
And
But
why
I
would
think
I?
honestly,
And
yeah,
what
yeah,
kind of benefit does it bring to me? Absolute nothing.
right. I mean, I'm thinking like at 12, I honestly think, I had some kind of, ideas about this, at 12 years old. At 12, I was, I was flirting with girls, I was talking to girls. I lost my virginity, I think I was 16 years old, when I did that. But anyway, let me get back to,
The
all
main,
right, let me get
the main
back to,
topic. The
yeah,
main
to,
topic.
right, yeah. Okay, so sex, right, for women. A woman, that's her power. Her power is in her her feminine charms, her sex appeal, right? A woman's sex appeal and her looks, that's pretty much the cornerstone or the main essence, of her power. Okay, so you have sex as a weapon, and you have sex as the power, for women, and then for men, what is your, if sex is for women, right? What is, what is the power for a man? Do you
Denying
think?
marriage. Denying marriage and children.
Right, denying marriage, and it's yes, yeah, of course, and that's you know what? Yes, okay, because commitment, not your money, not the money, the status, yeah, that's power, not all that bullshit, but your commitment, right? So you were right when you said, denying marriage, but commitment in general. You don't even have to be, boyfriend and girlfriend. You don't have to be boyfriend and girlfriend. You don't have to, you know, continue the relationship. If her trump card, and her power is it's sex, then yours would be commitment. You know, like, if you commit to a female, right? You don't have to commit. You don't have to. But and that's the thing. That's the thing with the how they leverage, the dynamics. Because women have sex to offer, and men, we have commitment, to offer. So so and there's always here the woman is always going to try to withhold the sex, but you as the man, you should be trying to withhold the commitment. Hey, you're just trying to go out there, you know and
Oh yes. Oh
right,
yes,
because
and
the
here
thing.
let's get back. Can we go back to the main topic? And the main
What's
topic
that?
is how chameleons are trying to attack me, and they're trying to convince us that not all women are like that and such. Here's why they'll
Okay,
fail, and we should
okay,
treat the list.
chameleons. Oh, you mean chameleons like, okay, you mean chameleons like, like they're trying to come on, act like they're red pill, and
Oh
and
yes,
they're
like Lauren Sovereign and Ashley Eliza.
right, like they're supporting MGTOW. Who is
If
the
you see any woman that supports a MGTOW, I immediately flag it as bullshit.
I think Karen Strawn. There's like, I'm sure there might be a woman, who she was raised a certain way, where she doesn't hate men and shit. But Karen Strawn, um, she Karen Strawn. I don't know if you know about her, but
I
she
do know, but I don't trust her since she is a woman, and we're mainly likely just do it to commit a. They're just trying to make. They will probably lie about it so that they can get our resources. And also, I believe female nature is widespread.
female nature is widespread.
Oh yes, it's the hypergamy element, which is
Yeah,
totally
yeah, because
irrelevant.
hypergamy, now hypergamy is it's out of control. With social media and dating apps. Before, you could be a regular looking guy, with a regular job, and you could be close to average. You could be in the 5 or 6 range, and you could, if you had, some sort of, whatever, you were just nice to the girl, you could make something happen. But now if you ain't in that, not even the 20%, if you ain't in that 10%, with some girls, these girls' egos are inflated. Like they think that they're entitled to the top 10% of men. And we talk about carousel riders, and stuff like that. They really think they're entitled to the top percent of men, to the top 10%. Like the 666 rules. The guy's got to be rich. You got to be rich. You got to be good looking. You got to have this charming, this Prince Charming, personality. He's got to have 6-pack abs, et cetera, et cetera. The whole deal. And even girls, that are they're 4, 5s, and 6s, in the looks. Even 4s and shit. They think they're entitled to this. They think they're entitled to this shit. So
they are not. They should not even have to. Also, hypergamy is really irrelevant to us because we aren't even dating. So why should we really care about hypergamy and what it? I mean, we do care a little when hypergamy does some kind of bullshit because have you heard of Tinder Trap? It's where they try to test out hypergamy in the real world. That is bad what she did. But it also illustrated the real nature of women. And it also illustrated how men are simping.
You said all men are simping?
I just said that the Tinder Trap displays how men will simp for anything.
I heard simp. Did you say simp? Oh, like they're simping?
Oh, I just want to say that there was this Tinder Trap event that happened where a woman called thousands of men to have a date with her, and they had to compete. And this
the Tinder Trap. Yeah, the Tinder Trap. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
This shows that men are willing to simp for anything, which is bad in my opinion.
Oh yeah. That's one of the huge problems. There's too many simps. There's way too many simps. These vagina worshippers. And actually, Triple H, he happy humble hermit. He came up with this. He's trying to describe what simping is. And what simping is. It's low self-esteem. Because if you're a simp, right? If you're a simp, then for you to be worshiping vagina, you must not have, a high level, of self-worth, for yourself. If you're doing that, so yeah.
Oh yes.
Like if you see a girl, if you worship women, you worship women, you worship vaginas. Like why? You have to think more of yourself. Like, and that's the reason. Okay, there's so many simps. There's so many women with low self-worth. They don't think that they're anything. They don't think, and that's part of the blue pill. The blue pill is okay. I'm just gonna give, and serve. Give, and serve. And who are you? Who are you to? If that's all that you're doing, really, who are you? Like, if all you're there to do is to serve the woman, to worship the woman, to worship the vagina, just worship women. It's like it's not a good deal. It's just not.
Yes, I agree. It's bad. Simping is bad. For anyone to do simping, they must be really stupid or really uneducated when it comes to red pill, or they are in denial of the red pill. Because we all know in MGTOW that simping is bad.
Yeah, who knows? I mean,
those who reject MGTOW and are still blue pill are either uneducated about MGTOW, unaware about MGTOW, or they just hate MGTOW and shame it for some reason.
All right, I'm thinking to myself. Okay, so you're about 12 years old. Um, are you in the U.S.?
Serbia.
You said Serbia.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know the environment over there. How the dynamics and stuff.
It's partially feminizing.
Yeah,
It's
it's very
feminizing.
feminine. They try to feminize things. Yeah, I mean the West is kind of like that too. But
The West is already feminized. Now they're
oh yeah,
trying
the West. Yeah, even South America, the whole West. Even North America, South America. That whole West. And I've been to some to some South American countries, and pretty bad over there. Canada's it's all cucked out. With Trudeau. In
Oh,
Canada.
yeah. Although the cost is 2015 guy.
You've been MGTOW since 2015.
No, I said Trudeau it's 2015 soy cut.
I'm having a tough time here, and you said something about 2015. What I heard.
Trudeau, that guy who said it's 2015.
Oh, he's been in power. Okay, since 2015.
No, he just when someone asked why it's important for women to be in parliament, he said because it's 2015.
Something about women in power in 2015. Is that what you're saying?
I was saying Trudeau when someone asked why women have to be in power and why this is important to Trudeau, he said because it's 2015.
Yeah. See, that's he's just the biggest simp cuck. The
Yeah,
biggest simp cuck there is.
the biggest simp tart of the year. We should give him the Woman of the Year award.
Right, and this is who's in power. That's the thing. And this guy, this is who's in power. Is Justin Trudeau. I mean, the guy's a joke. The guy's a complete joke. But he's the leader. He's the leader of pretty,
Canada.
pretty damn big country. Like, and that's
The problem.
yeah, man. That's fucking crazy. But um, yeah. And as far as we're talking about hypergamy. We're talking about all of this. All of that. Chameleons. Um, the thing with the chameleons is, like I said, okay, they try to adapt. I can't even think that much of women, because you have to ask yourself why, right?
And
You have to ask yourself why.
Oh, hello, the legendary blue gamer.
We got the legend,
The legendary blue
the
gamer.
legendary.
Blue Gamer.
Blue gamer.
What's up, dude?
What's up?
What's up, man?
I'm just uploading
Yeah, I guess
video.
you're from from the Discord, right?
Yeah, you
What's
could
your
say
full
No,
that.
name?
Yeah.
I see the legend. I see the legend. I don't see the whole text. But you're from the Discord, right?
no, I don't think so. I
Oh, he's
think
not
No,
from
it's
the
no,
Discord.
no.
legendary.
I'm
Oh,
not. I'm not from the Discord. I'm just
yeah.
from the YouTube community. I'm known for gameplay and animations.
Oh, he's the Sonic player guy.
Oh, yeah. I can barely hear. With the volume, like Igor, I can hear. I can hear. pretty decently. The clarity, the volume is there. The clarity is a little bit, off.
Yeah,
But
sorry if you can't hear me clearly,
the volume is
but
lower with your channel.
it's just my
I'm like
internet.
I heard what you said, but yeah, as it as it goes on, and as it drops, like I'm like, what did he say? What did this guy say? You got your own YouTube channel, man?
Oh yes, he does have a YouTube channel. It's mostly
Yeah.
about Sonic gameplay.
Yeah, so do I. See, wow, and a shit ton of this. Wow, shit ton of Discord, notifications. But how are you guys hearing me? You
Pretty
guys hearing me
decently.
okay? I tried putting in the headphones. I tried putting in the headphones, and that might have been better,
Yeah.
to hear you guys, but I couldn't. It's like the way I was sounding, I was sounding like shit. When I put the headphones in, I didn't like the way I was sounding. It's weird, I might put the headphones back in, but plus I got neighbors. I got neighbors in here. I don't want to get too loud. And my neighbors are gonna start, hearing what I'm saying. Like, I would just be a mess. But
Oh yes, the neighbors are going to start rioting.
Yeah. I get what he's saying. Yeah, I get what he's saying right now.
let's see.
Oh yes,
So,
I have found the
Igor,
hello.
what are you talking about? Anyways,
I might
Oh
just put
yes,
the
we're
damn
talking about general MGTOW stuff.
I might just try it. Fuck it if the volume. Screw it if I can't hear myself well. I'm gonna
yeah,
go with the headphones so I can hear you guys better. Let's see.
yeah, sure, do that.
See something here. See, like I sound like shit. Like I can't even hear myself. But whatever. Who knows? It might be
I
okay.
can hear you.
All right, cool, man.
Yeah,
Now I
same
can hear you
here.
guys. Yeah, I can hear you guys better. Um, okay, so we were talking about we were talking about chameleons. We were talking about
Oh
hypergamy.
yes, we have
Yeah,
to explain. We have to explain to the legendary. So what we're talking here by chameleons is women were trying to convince us that we should go and do what they tell us to do.
yeah. Hell
Oh
no,
yeah, that.
hell no to that. That's how you play into their game. That's how you play into their game, and that's the
Mhm.
thing. That's the thing about MGTOW. Is, we're not playing the game. We're not playing the game no more because it's like give and give and give, and you just like,
You have to
and even
give. You have to give constantly to the women, and they don't give it back.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
this is a tough conversation to have because okay, Igor mentioned that he was 12 years old, right? And how old are you, Legendary?
16.
16. I mean, here's the thing. I could have this conversation, and you guys could hear me logically. You guys can hear me on sort of a logical level, but I'm thinking to myself, legally, I'm talking a lot of BS, with you guys. I'm bullshitting, I'm bullshitting with you guys. I'm BSing with you guys like it was like you guys are my drinking buddies. Like I'm in the bar. Like we're in the bar at like we're 21 and up. We're in the bar, we're getting drunk, and we're just shooting the shit. We're just having a good time. I mean, so I'm thinking to myself,
Yeah, I've heard conversations about this from better or for worse.
right? Because
Yeah,
I'm
I've
thinking,
seen.
like,
I've seen people talk
here's the
about
thing.
this.
Yeah, here's the thing, man. I don't want to talk about too much inappropriate shit. Like, if I talk about inappropriate shit, with you guys, um,
YouTube is going to go
Yeah,
after you.
yeah, like, I'm thinking about the repercussion, but at the same time, I mean, it's just a conversation. This is a live conversation, but I'm thinking to myself, let's say, I was playing sports, somewhere in the
I'm
park.
used to. I'm used to this stuff.
Yeah,
Well, we
uh,
have to do it because YouTube has said so.
yeah. I don't know what the exact
Hmm.
laws, the exact
True.
rules are,
Very
but
true.
I mean,
We
yeah,
should just stay safe.
yeah, because I could talk about. I'm going to try to use less profanity. Even though when I talk normally, I use quite a bit, of profanity. But
I use it sometimes in my videos.
yeah,
I mean, same
yeah,
here. I use cuss words from time to time.
Oh yes, Wolfgang 548 says women always say men can't satisfy them. The problem is no matter how much you give a woman, she's never satisfied. They always want more and more. This is why we're MGTOW. We want more and more. They aren't satisfied with what we already give them. So basically, just we want
because I
more.
think to myself, like if it was my drinking buddies, right? Like I talked to I talked to several MGTOW content producers, but it's kind of weird because not that you guys aren't mentally capable, but it's more that it's not that you guys aren't on the mental level. It's just I don't know.
Oh
It's
yes,
just
the legal system is after you.
yeah, stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah,
Because
I can see where you're coming from in these days.
you're like, oh well, these guys are young. These guys are younger. They might be considered minors, but I'm not saying anything offensive to you. Like I don't I don't even know what's offensive. Like because I'm talking. Maybe just the fact that I'm talking, to you guys. But who knows?
I'm
Because
thinking.
and yeah, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, I don't know. Here's the funny thing. I'm telling you guys stuff that you guys could, all you guys can do is, you can go to YouTube, and you can hear somebody like me, and I could be saying the same stuff that I'm saying now, I could be saying on a YouTube video, but at the same time, I think in my head, I'm in a chat with you guys, and since I'm in the chat with you guys, maybe people can construe that, they can construe certain things, they can twist it around and say, oh, he's saying this, and that, he's talking all this, all this BS, to these kids. And I mean,
Bullshit to them, but actual truth to us.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but I'm not really a I'm not really considered a kind of kid. You know.
You're somewhere in the middle.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Thank you.
yeah, because 18, 18 is where, here's the thing, because usually, the way I'm thinking is like, if like, let's say, was one dude who was, whatever age, talking to, some girls, that were underage, then that definitely, if he's talking about some stuff like that, definitely, that's a problem. But like, in this context, in this frame or whatever, however this is, oh God, I might call these people back. I don't want to fucking deal with that, but yeah, I don't know if there's a legal clause, a legal, something legal that says, I shouldn't be doing this. I just don't know. But I'm just having a, conversation, with whoever pops in. I was just, I just got onto the website. I talked a whole bunch of, of BS, before. And hey, nothing against. Oh my God, this guy must really want to talk to me. Hold on, give me a second, guys.
I think you should disconnect.
Yes, 5 total. Yes, yeah. That is correct. Yes. All right, cool, bro. All right, thanks to go. Thanks, good to go. Yeah, it was somebody I work with. Let me see.
Yeah,
I got you guys. I'm gonna take
So let's get back to the topic.
you guys off the headphones.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my bad. Phone. I had a phone call. I hope I didn't distract you guys from your thing.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah. Yes. As far as legal ramifications, they're like, oh, you're talking about all this MGTOW stuff, with kids that are underage, and 16, 16, you're getting closer, to 18, and 12 is kind of far out, even less. But, because 18, we're like 18 is the limit. But I'm not talking to you guys about, anything that's.
Let's get back to the topic.
Right. I don't think that this is. I don't see how this is offensive. I'm just I'm telling the truth. But people might think it's weird. People might think it is weird. I was thinking to myself, people just might, how they perceive it. But I'm not saying anything, that's. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. The level of appropriateness. What people would consider appropriate. So that's all I'm thinking in my head. I'm trying to stay.
Can we get back to the topic?
Yeah. Sure. Whatever. Hey, you want to talk about? You say chameleons. What do you say? Chameleons and stuff like that. I try to explain that. In the beginning, like. As a man. With. You have to have your own identity. You have to have your own. Your morals. Your principles. And. It's. It's different. I would say, it's different. This is why I think it's inappropriate. Here I go telling you, the difference, the difference between, between gender dynamics. And there's going to be some judge, there's going to be some person, who watched, not even, if it gets to a judge, there's going to be some person watching this saying, look, there's this older guy, and he's telling these younger people, this and that, in an interactive, live stream. So that's why
I've seen this stuff before. So there's nothing new here.
Yeah.
Oh yes, and also they have decided in Serbia that Complimenting a woman is now 6 months in jail.
which is kind of
Bullshit.
stupid. Yeah, stupid. Like hell, that's like that's like why? It's like just why? Why you do this, Serbia? What's your problem with women, Serbia? Are you becoming a feminist country, Serbia?
Well, it's because the feminists wanted it. The feminists wanted it, and now,
Wow. How many
Yeah, this is crazy to
feminists
listen
are
to.
out
Like you
there?
guys,
Let me guess.
wow.
89% are feminists, and then the minority is the straight is like is your normal man, and then they just want their freedom, and then that's it.
All I heard was 6 months. I heard 6 months from Igor. I was kind of curious. You said something about the feminist, like something
oh
about six
yes,
months.
complimenting a woman is now complimenting a woman is now six. You go 6 months in jail if you compliment a woman, according to the feminists in Serbia. They are planning
Wow.
to start this new law in June the 1st.
Damn. Now, damn. Now I really understand why there are 12 and 16-year-olds that are, that are going MGTOW.
I
In
kind of find
Serbia.
that like really like really just like
That's fucking crazy. That is fucking crazy.
whose idea was this to lay down the law on women in the first place? That's my first question. And
It's
also,
it's your politics. It's your politics over there. I mean, that is
yeah,
crazy.
like seriously,
That is, and I'm thinking to myself,
who's ever
how are
running the
no offense to
place?
you guys, but how are kids, how are kids going MGTOW, at such a young age? And now I understand. It's like 6 months in
Uh,
jail just for saying wow, you're beautiful, wow, you're hot, telling a girl, and I'm
oh
like,
yes, oh yes, but there is an exception to the 6 months in jail. If a woman approves of your compliment,
Yeah, if you
and if a
if
woman
they
hates,
approve of it, really, that's just why, and these clowns think it's a good law in Serbia. Nice going, leaders of Serbia. Props to you for being the most ridiculous leaders on earth.
they have already
that is
tried,
crazy.
they have made something, they have tried to do something like that in America, where they are making false accusations and you automatically go to jail. They have tried something like that in America.
Yeah, which is kind of stupid because once you think about
And
it, it's twice as stupid as the one thing you said about the female thing in Serbia.
oh yes, now they're trying to do it in America, where if you're accused by a woman, you lose, you automatically get expelled from college and you go to jail.
You get what the hell? What is this?
That is crazy.
You kiss a woman in America, then you get expelled from college. This is just yeah. Wow, wow. What is this now? Donald Trump comes in and says, "Oh,
That is
women
crazy.
have to have the
It's
rights
it's the
and
Democrats.
have to of not having to be not smooch with a guy. Oh, is this the work of Trump we're talking about?
That is
If
This
it
crazy.
is not.
is, then I'm gonna
This
hammer
is
him on the
not by
head.
Trump. This is this is definitely not by Trump. But women are doing this automatically. Colleges are expelling anyone who was even suspicious of of assaulting a woman. Even the suspicion can get you expelled from college. And they're doing this automatically, whether the president likes
Well,
it or not.
well, the state isn't doing a good job nowadays, are they? they need to shape up their act nowadays, because obviously this has like the law in the United States for from the from that and to the women, really, that's like how that's been happening with compared to what Bush did.
Oh yes. Also remember how this woman Rose Blades tried to basically put Brett Kavanaugh in jail because he was on the Republican side. She tried to make a
Yeah.
false accusation to put him in jail. All because he was a
Wow.
Republican.
That is crazy, guys. Like I said, I don't know what the legal ramifications are, and I'm about to look that up. And what's funny is, I bet you that there's nothing in writing that says that there's a problem with this, but we're hitting some topics, that are more, adult related, and I'm an adult, so I'm just gonna, I don't know, guys, I'm gonna have to sign off just because I don't even know what the deal is, legally. I would love to talk, just to, but it's just, whatever they might think, with the age difference. So, like, I'm interested because I didn't know MGTOW 12 and a 16-year-old were even thinking about MGTOW. So, that's why I was thinking, wow, this is kind of interesting. Like, I didn't know about this stuff, when I was 12 years old, when I was 16 years old. But, if anybody saw this video, they would think to themselves, why is this older guy, this older guy is wearing a mask too. I mean, not like you guys are showing your identity, but I'm over here sitting here, with a mask on, and you got, and it's like, if anybody ever saw this and they're like, oh, we can get this guy in trouble. Oh, this guy, he might be saying stuff, that's offensive, to the younger kids. So yeah, no offense. I'm not, trying to, insult, or offend you guys, insult you guys, but I mean, I'm just looking out for myself at this point. I'm just like, yo, this is a little questionable, as far as, some legal, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but by all means, we're all MGTOW. We're all MGTOW. To me, it doesn't make a
Yeah.
fucking difference. To me, it doesn't make, that big of a difference. But to other people, who can control, who have, more legal, have control than me, I really can't mess with that, guys. But
Yeah.
Oh
we'll
yes. And YouTube has been banning MGTOW channels left, right, and center.
right.
True.
We can leave comments. We could be in the Discord, but as far as doing the right thing, however people, however it's perceived, as far as legally doing the right thing, I mean, I'm gonna have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to get out of here, guys, because it's just, I'm thinking to myself, like, whatever, I'm having a conversation, with younger kids,
Well,
but
I have hosted many adults before.
right,
Yeah.
and
I mean, I've been with
mostly adults have these, type of conversations. You guys are younger, so because of that, I'm just gonna I'm gonna sign out. But hey, I'll see you guys on the Discord. It's good talking to you.
Oh yes.
All right,
Bye.
Yeah. Have a good night, man. Or,
Yes.
you too,
or
man.
day
Appreciate it.
or whatever.
Okay, bye.
Okay. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah. So we have people trying to make it hard to live as a man.
yeah.
Basically, these feminists are trying to make it hard to live as a man.
Yeah. Oh, anyways, I have to go
Oh
anyway.
yes, and they even made it in university safe spaces. So if you want to talk about these issues now, you can't because of safe spaces and liberals being triggered.
we'll have to leave now. But thanks for the briefing of all the stuff that you mentioned earlier. But I have to go, so
Oh, I agree.
I hope you have
Have
a
a good have
great
a good night.
have a good time.
Yes. Bye. So YouTube is being really strange with its banning policies. YouTube is basically banning channels left, right, and center. But anyways, this is Igor makes some videos and bye bye. I'm going to make a video about this. But anyways, this is Igor makes some videos and bye bye.